Alright, so let's take a listen at this video and then I'll make some comments.
In the last day, the day of judgment. And before this day occurs, there are many signs in which the Prophet ﷺ informed us about. One of these signs is the Mahdi. And the Mahdi is one of the signs that will occur towards the end. Who is he? What is he going to do? The Prophet ﷺ informed us that...
Okay, so basically, before the hour established, we will see the coming of the Mahdi, and also we will see the coming of Ad-Dajjal, the coming of Yajuj and Majuj, and Isa ibn Maryam, and all of these things will happen. Now, obviously, at this time when this issue is ongoing, I'm talking about the Palestinian issue, this is not really necessarily the time when we will see all of a sudden Mahdi is here. In fact, the coming of the Mahdi will happen when there will be a civil war taking place in Mecca and Medina. So the Mahdi will be running away from Medina to Mecca, and then he will run back to Medina from Mecca. And that is because of that civil war, not because of what is happening right now in Palestine. We will definitely see, inshallah, some help from Allah Azza wa Jal coming in the form of whether it is the weather change, because I have seen some videos online. They're saying that basically when the Israeli, they cut water supply, they cut electricity supply and all that, Allah Azza wa Jal sent down rain from the sky. And some people said this is because of the help of Allah. The people in Gaza, they're receiving this mercy, this help from the sky. But again, when the Mahdi will be here, before he comes, obviously we'll see that these phenomena will take place. For example, the malhama, the battle, the war will take place, and all of this fitna, these events will eventually lead up to the coming of the biggest fitna, Ad-Dajjal, and with him the Mahdi.
The final hour will not occur until the Mahdi comes forward, and he will fill up the earth with justice, just like it was filled up with oppression and tyranny.
And this is so true, because think about this, do we have that kind of situation even right now before the coming of the Mahdi? What kind of situation? Oppression, injustice on land. So the answer to that question is an emphatic yes. It is very, very oppressive. It is very, very unjust, especially to the people of Palestine right now and the people of Gaza. So dear brothers and sisters, the purpose of the coming of the Mahdi is going to be that he will be established, he will be removing all of this oppression, not just from the Muslims, but also from non-Muslims. So the whole world will be living in peace and prosperity and justice.
He's going to fix up the corruption that will take place. We already see around us today so much corruption, so much evil, so much tyranny. The Prophet ﷺ also informed us, saying that if there was only one day left for this dunya, Allah would extend this day to allow the Mahdi to come forward.
Yes, it is true. But the thing is that when I studied the hadith regarding this one especially, I found out that this hadith is actually da'if. But nevertheless, the importance of the Mahdi is there. People who lived during the time of the Prophet ﷺ, the Sahaba, they understood that there is going to be a person, the Mahdi, who will appear. It doesn't matter whether you believe it or not, doesn't matter whether you believe in hadith or not, he is going to be coming. His prophecy is solid. So dear my sisters, the Mahdi, appearance of the Mahdi is just a matter of time now.
So who is the Mahdi and what is he going to do? First of all, his name. The Prophet ﷺ said, his name will be like my name, and his father's name will be like my father's name. So he will be Muhammad ibn Abdullah. Muhammad.
The other thing that you also notice, which is that the Prophet ﷺ, he made it very, very clear. He pinpointed every single details possible to let us know who Mahdi is. People who are still being deceived by saying, oh, this guy Qasim Abdul Karim is the Mahdi. Oh, and then they will say, oh, no, he did not claim to be the Mahdi. These people are nonsense. Like this, his followers are worse than him, because his followers are saying he's the Mahdi, and his followers are just like the follower of Ghulam Qadiani. And Qasim is going to be the next Ghulam Qadiani, the Dajjal himself. So we need to have those hadiths, understanding of the hadith, that the mentioning of the Mahdi, his details explanation, like in this case, his name is going to be Muhammad ibn Abdullah, right? He's going to be, his name is going to be exactly the same as Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Still people dispute and argue, oh, no, Qasim is the Mahdi. No, we have the details we need.
Muhammad, the son of Abdullah. And not only that, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam informed that he is from Ahl al-Bayt. He is from the offspring of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam through his daughter Fatima radiallahu anha.
And dear my sisters, right now, as we say, the coming of the Mahdi is here. I mean, it is here because of the injustice, the oppression that we see today, every single day. These are signs, these are alamat before the coming of the Mahdi, coming of the Dajjal, the biggest fitna himself. If you are saying that we cannot connect the dots, then really you have some problem. Just open your mind and you will see why the Mahdi is here and that we need to be prepared for it. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.